That is so loud. That's still so loud. It's still so loud. Is it this one? It's so loud. How? How is that so loud? What up, Rat? Let me just keep playing my Spotify. I cut my hair? I cut my... When was the last time you saw a stream, Curvy? Morning, what up, Schmoop? My hair's been... My hair's been shorter for the better part of the last 2 years. Not this short, but shorter. I did get a haircut like last week though, so maybe that's it. What up, Dizzy? So for the people who are here early before these ads start, I'm just gonna have a stream where I kind of just watch videos, and there's a lot of videos to watch, I think. So I think it'll be pretty valuable, or not valuable. I think it'll just be a fun time. Even then, I just want to watch random memes too. Random memes. Might mess around and watch Hell's Kitchen. There's a headset. It's a little bit of an older one. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but it was an Audio Technica headset. That was the headset. Yeah, it's currently unavailable, at least on Amazon. Hopefully, I don't show that on stream. You know when they show your FPS in a game, does it show your current FPS or does it show the FPS that you were at 1 frame ago? I wonder. Is that Bambo? Cass? Gonna be about the Tony stuff. I might watch a little bit of things regarding Tony stuff, but we'll see. We'll see where this. Dude, typing is so fun. I've always been a big fan of typing. What am I listening to? The song's so good. Yeah, I figure if I actually talk about MVS stuff, I'll probably have more of a one-on-one section about it during the stream. But I do think I do want to talk about it. But I would need to gather like a bunch of tweets and stuff. Dude, this Lakers trade is crazy, man. Dude, pop up? No. No, I won't. The Piplup and the Substitute mean a lot to me. I would not sell them for the world. Dude, did you guys see what happened to Speed? I think it's so funny. If you guys haven't seen it before, wait. Dude, where do I want to go? I want to actually put myself in the bottom right. Currently, my just chatting is laid out like this. Or not my just chatting, my reacting is laid out like this. And I feel like I'd rather have myself in the bottom right. And then you guys can just go above me. Thoughts? Thoughts? And then we have this in all of its glory. Dude, have you guys seen this? Cam bigger? No, this is already big. The one time is... I actually think this is so funny. I think it's amazing. Just seeing this from so many different angles. It gets better when you know what's gonna happen. Oh my god. Okay. How loud is this, dude? It's gotta be pretty loud. This is fine. Speed's so funny. I feel like every time I see Speed in a clip, it's not too crazy. Reacting? Yeah, we're reacting. It's a react type of day. Well, it's in a Poke Rogue. The trade news in Pokemon TCG Pocket. No, dude, it's nuts. It's nuts. I don't get why that trade would ever happen. Right? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And I don't follow basketball that much, but it doesn't make sense to me. It's got to be one of the craziest trades maybe in NBA history, right? What's his name? The guy on the Mavs. I'm getting it mixed up with somebody and I don't want to embarrass myself. Luca and AD. Yeah. I think Luca, because the Mavs have been pretty good recently, no? Like within like the last 5 years with Luca. How long has Luca been with the Mavs? You guys can tell I don't follow that much, but I follow enough to know Luca's been a pretty big deal. They're in the finals, right? Even outside of last season, they've been like maybe like top 4, top 8, no? Like prior. Because Luca's really good. Guys, if you were my art, never mind, I found it. So I don't know. I wouldn't trade my most valuable player in my head. Only 20. He's only 25? The Lakers. Yeah, the fact that he's getting traded to the Lakers too. Okay, hear me out. Or not hear me out, inform me. When it comes to like conferences, do people on the West only play people on the West? The people on the East only play people on the East? Or do they only do that during like the final season? Like the playoffs? You know? Throughout the regular season you play everybody, right? But during playoffs you only play like specific people? Is that how it goes? Let me get my arm sleeve. My arm's killing me. Yeah, okay. You didn't know that? Yeah. I think it's similar in football too. Where like playoffs is where it gets a little sectioned. Gotta go to the Mavs Laker. Oh, is that this month? What if it's Valentine's Day weekend? When is it? I think on the 28th I'm leaving, which is the end of February. I'm gonna be in Florida for a weekend. Oh my god, wait, if I'm in Florida, let me hit up Ray. What's up, Noir? Thank you for the 74. 25th? Ooh. Seed 1 battle seed 10. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's similar in like typical brackets. Ray collab? If by collab you mean getting some coffee together, hell yeah. This is also in it? I'll take a picture. Yeah, I do have a lot of things to react to, but I'm down to talk about this. Dude, the basketball trade is nuts. And it happened just as Kanye was starting to go crazy on Twitter. So nobody cares about Kanye. How could they do such a thing? It's like they don't even care. It's like they don't even care. Kanye knew, he knew. He knew he could be silly and get away with it right now. By the way, dude, it's been like 10 minutes. We already got 100 viewers. What's up, guys? We gotta move it up. We even got a hype train going. Mexi, thank you for the prime. Three's doctors found a hidden injury and didn't want to keep Luca due to it. Ooh, that would be a good theory. Yo, what's up, Pav? How you doing? Is the music too loud? Is the music too soft? Is it, or is it just right? What music? Oh my god, you guys can't hear anything. This is awesome. It's too soft. There we go. That means you guys can hear sub. You guys have to resub to find out if the sub notifications are working. I didn't make the rules. Resub or sub. I don't know. It is the 2nd of the month. Maybe Prime subs are back. I want to change my pinned tweet. It is time for a new pinned tweet. I should quote tweet it and be like, well, at least one of these were right. Well, at least one of these were right. Genesis next week, you may play Smash twice total since LMBM. That's more than me, so I think you're good. I'll do it. One Prime sub, I'll quote tweet it in an hour because I recently tweeted. Guys, I got Celestial 2. I got Celestial 2 in Marvel Rivals. If I win my next 5 or 6 games, I think I'm in top 500. This is next week. Technically, it's the weekend after next weekend, which is this weekend. Which one was right? Well, that's how I get you. Already got his ass. Blown up. I'd have to look. Really, I just want to go and play Rivals, but I don't want to be there for a whole weekend to play Rivals. I might pull a tweak. If I don't make top 8, I just go home and watch party. Sounds so worth it. I don't know, man. Tournaments are really boring for me nowadays. I feel like there's just not. I don't know the community as much anymore. There's not as many people that I want to hang out with. Or maybe I just feel that way because LMBM was really boring. I don't know, man. Genesis will probably be different, but my LMBM experience was not that great. It's really expensive, yeah. You could just go for a day. You should just go for a day. Go on Saturday. That's the hype day. Yo, what up, CK? Oh my god, CK is not subbed, and we have a hype train going on. All I'm saying, sounds like it's the best time to resub. Or get gifted. And if you gift 5, it's cheaper than gifting 1 5 times. That's all I'm saying. Cool Kings, don't let Pat bully you. You gotta summon the Void Vengers. Just let me know. It'll randomly be like late at night, 2 a.m. You losing to Pav and Rad Dubs or Rand singles. What do you even call that? What is random money matches? Okay.
Let's go, boy.
I need to make it out of pools.
I think you'll make it out of pools. Maybe the 62 Cool Kings. Dude, every time I see tutorial videos about games, I think of you. I just want you to know that. I'm like, damn, this is for him. How good is Anthony Davis? 80's really good, right? Hey, you lost your Ganon. Look, he got back throw PK freeze by Lucas and didn't know what to do. You need it. Did you beat Link to the Past yet? Chat, we need a level 2 hype train at least. 1 resub. It doesn't even have to be a new sub, but it is the beginning of the month. Very, very good. 80's really, really good, right? In comparison to Luca, are they comparable? Yeah, he's not Luca good, right? But he's good. I hear really good things about him.
Yeah, damn.
One
I'm fucking rich. Like, nah,
My
I play
goat.
fast, so I'm broke as a bitch. Yeah.
Thank you, Pav. I really appreciate that. I needed that. 1161. Yeah, I've been getting a notification telling me if I don't gift a sub, my gift sub badge is going to be inactive. Let me see if I have it. Oh, I don't have it equipped. Okay, give me a sec. Let me equip it. Where is it? Yeah, me and Pav, we both have the rainbow present, right? Is way more comparable. Okay, okay. Yeah, I feel like 80 seems like the type of player that's fun to make fun of. What's up, Pizza Man? Oh yeah? Oh my god. Dude, how long has AD been with the Lakers? It's been a while, right? Dude, getting traded for Luca? This is nuts. When is the basketball season? How long is it? 5 years? No, not the contract. Just the typical, like, season. I want to have a Poke Rogue stream again, man. October to April and then playoffs. So this is in the middle of the season? This is in the middle? Why would either team do something like this? Playoffs is right around the corner. Stop elusive. Both teams had enough. I can see that. I can see that. SFO. I mean, SFO is good to fly into, especially if you're doing international travel. Usually a lot more flights going into SFO. That's his name. Okay, I have a few videos pulled up. that I do want to watch. Hypothetically, what if I ended up watching Hell's Kitchen on stream? We just had a series. Oh, this is a month ago. Wow. SMF? What is that? I've never seen it. I'm not really a big food guy, but I'm gonna start cooking pretty soon. And well, not start cooking, but cooking a lot more. SMF is Sacramento. Is this a Sacramento one? Yeah, Pav, I don't think anybody's gonna... I mean, some people will fly in a SFO. Double. Well, here's the thing. If you don't know your way around NorCal, and you fly in an SFO, you have to add $100 to your trip anyway for the Uber there and back. And you can't expect non-locals to know their way around NorCal. Alright, I'm down at Chotha starting the stream with the level 2 hype train. We have some MVS videos here that I want to watch. Talking about what happened. Not gonna watch my own, because I think I'm good. Most internationals? Really? They go to SJC? I didn't even know SJC had internationals. Damn. Oh, yeah. Opa-dopa-do. Opa-dopa-do. Let's make sure I don't have those going. It's a banger. It is a banger. Watch Hell's Kitchen. It'll be okay. I'm just not gonna believe anything any of you guys say. Come on. Rip MVS. Hell yeah. Gordon, really? I've only watched them because I don't really watch them when other streamers watch it, because maybe I'll watch it one day, I don't know. But there was a point in my TV's life where the default channel was a Hell's Kitchen channel. Peak emote? I mean, that's good for you. But yeah, it was a Hell's Kitchen channel, so whenever I turned on my TV, it'd be on Hell's Kitchen, and I'm like, I get it. I get it. Okay, actually, I'm gonna get a quick snack before I start watching stuff. I'm hungry! Bell told me seasons 1 and 2 of Hell's Kitchen are pretty bad, so we can start on season 3. Damn, we already got 4 subs saying yippee! All right, you guys want to watch this 20-minute video first or the 7-minute video? Chat's choice. Chat's choice. 1 or 2. It's weird. 7. That's good. Give me a sec. Yippee!
It's a good day for rain.
It's been a long time since I've actually seen a Charlie video. I'm pretty excited.
It's a good day for rain. Another funeral service as we say goodbye to another game that will join X-Defiant, Concord, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and the great beyond of games that shut down within a handful of months. Multiversus. It was announced that Season 5 will be the last update to the game. You'll still be able to play the new characters that are earnable through the Battle Pass, which is Lola Bunny and Aquaman, but the game will be going offline, though you will still be able to play it offline, which is more than you can say for things like Concord. I think everything gets compared to that game now, but it really is the gold standard for flop, failure, and fuck up. And it's a damn shame Multiversus walks this same path. Multiversus actually pulls a pseudo Morbius here, where it happened twice. So I really liked this game in beta.
So Charlie actually loved this game. Charlie played this game a ton. He'd be like one of the other streamers who would just randomly boot up and play it. So I can definitely vouch as somebody who kept a close eye on the people playing Multiversus. That, or not like, I can vouch as one of the people, like, yeah. One of the people playing is one of the people streaming. Seeing Charlie go live and playing Multiversus was a very, like, common thing in the beta. Of course, there was, like, a few other streamers, too. But when it came to, like, the release, I think the only really outside of the norm streamer that I would see streaming it was, like, Queso. Which is really cool, honestly. It made me start watching Queso, but yeah, Charlie, when it came to the actual release, he definitely did not play it nearly as much as he did during the beta.
Streamed it a lot, and I had a great time. I was one of the top-ranked Shaggies in the world, not to toot my own horn here, but I just had so much fun with it during the beta, and then they took the beta down, saying that, you know, it was only a limited time access to it. That was when people stopped playing it as much, so it really felt more like they didn't maintain the numbers they were hoping for, so they decided to take it off and then bring it
feel very
back
weird
later, hoping that more people would be really hyped for the second go-around. Unfortunately, the second go-around was much worse, with people not flocking to it like they did initially, and the complete product was missing features the beta had. The biggest and, in my opinion, most unforgivable sin was they slowed the pacing of the game down to a glacial crawl. The beta had a great speed. It was nice, it was fast, nuts to butts action, it felt good, and then when they brought it back in the full release, they turned it down to like 0.5 Weenie Hut Jr. mode, and it was much less enjoyable.
It was a lot slower.
So much slower. And most people, myself included, hated that change. It felt much worse than it did when it was a beta.
So one of the things I want to say here, because I truly believe this, if the game had a lot of the beta speed, but it had the netcode that the release had, I think it would have been perfect. Because when the game actually released, again, within like the first month, I played people from Australia, I played people from France, and for me, I could barely even like tell the difference. Like the netcode was really, really good for a fighting game on release. It was so good that I think it's something that should be talked about, but I think it's hard to talk about like a lot of the positives Multiversus does. However, like the beta speeds to me was a problem, but it was a bigger problem when the internet or the netcode was bad. Playing at Evo, where it was all offline, I had no problems with the speed. Everything that felt like kind of iffy to play online didn't really exist. And honestly, it felt just amazing. It was one of the reasons why Evo is one of my best like fighting game memories, like Multi versus Evo. Just playing the game there was so fun. So I think if the beta had better netcode, maybe the game might not have been slowed down as drastically as it did. Yeah, I also think maybe they had to slow down the game to make the netcode better, but I don't actually know that. It's kind of my headcanon, but there's no way for me to really know. But it is a very like valid idea, you know? Like the netcode is a lot better because the game's a lot slower. Yeah.
So, even though a lot of people didn't come back to the game, those that did from the beta didn't stick around with it.
Yep.
I stopped playing after like a week and a half, whereas I played the beta for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Pretty strongly. It was just genuinely a good time. A platform fighter that felt pretty fresh. You get to play as LeBron James dunking on bitches. You get to play as Shaggy going Super Saiyan and doing some really fun shenanigans. It was great. And then when they took it offline and brought it back, it was a shell of its former self. It's like they sent it to fucking shock therapy or it got lobotomized or something. It just wasn't the same game.
Yeah.
And a lot of people felt that. So it didn't have strong player numbers. So
They
this
lost
isn't
its
the
soul.
most surprising news that they're shutting it down. It's just disappointing. It really is just a shame. Because I feel like if they never took the beta down, and instead they just added things people were really wanting, like bringing ranked, like competitive matches to the game in a timely fashion. That was a can they kept perpetually kicking down the road, it felt like.
Yep.
But
on both
instead
releases.
they just took the game down and made people that liked it wait even longer for it to come back, and then what they got was a fucking zombie of the game that they used to like. To me, it just boils down to delusion, thinking that somehow taking the game down would create some kind of, like, feverish hype around it with people scratching their neck waiting for it to come back, so they'd start spreading the word, telling their friends, and when they drop it again to be like fucking Half-Life 3 releasing, everyone would flood to the game this time around.
What's up, Chaos?
And that was never going to happen. All this did was confuse everybody. It was just a baffling choice, and I think it killed the game's momentum. Even though, like, even during its beta, it was starting to lose some momentum, it still did have a pretty loyal player base that you could have absolutely built upon and grew into something beautiful. And it's a lesson that the entire gaming community has been learning over the last year, that these games, these multiplayer games that come out, there's a good chance they don't stick around. So a lot of people don't bother buying anything like skins or passes, because why the fuck would you waste money on a game that's not going to be here in a month? There are so many games that shut down so quickly that it feels like a scam if you spent money on it. Multiversus is one of those. They have a $100 Founders Pack that the players are not going to be getting a refund on when this game shuts down.
The craziest thing about this is I personally believe that the Founders Pack is the greatest cost, like, worth like it's the greatest thing you could have bought if you spent money on anything in Multiverses, and it was only available in the beta. So when the game released and it had way worse monetization like practices and just like ways to buy things, including characters, and you didn't have something like the Founders Pass, it was so much worse. Cost effective, yeah. So it does suck that there isn't like any type of refunds for something like this. But again, I've played many gacha games, and when I spend money on a gacha game, which of course I've done, and the game announces its end of service, I'm not going to be like, well, damn, I can't play the game anymore. Give me my money back, So I think it's fair to feel scammed by it, but I hate to say it just feels very similar to when a gacha game gets end of serviced. And, when that happens, you pay more for, I guess, like the short-term version of things than having that product long-term,
That is, in my eyes, a fucking load of baloney. That is some horseradish for sure. It's such a fascinating cycle of Ouroboros in its own ass here, because the reason games like Multiversus and XDefiant and all that are shutting down is because they don't have players that are spending enough money in the game to make it sustainable. Like, it doesn't make financial sense to keep operating I'm actually having a fucking Porky Pig moment right here.
Fucking love Charlie.
It doesn't Makes sense to keep paying the developers for multiverses and to keep building multiverses if the players aren't spending enough money in the game. But players aren't spending enough money in these games because the uncertainty of the game's lifespan is
Yeah.
always called into question. Why
Mm-hmm.
would you start spending money in a game that might not be here in 5 months? And that's being generous. A lot of these games don't even make it 5 months anymore. Which,
Yeah, a big thing with MVS, at least with the Founders Pack, I get the Founders Pack people being upset now, but they had a lot more, I guess, weight to what they were saying when the game got out of its beta and it went down for a year. You know? When that happened, it was like, okay, like, what do you mean I spent $100 for this Founders Pack and I can't play the game in like for a year, right? I think that was really, really cruddy to feel just in general. Because, people that bought the Founders Pack, they bought it so long ago. I don't know how much they played. But now it's like, the game's just not coming back. If I know the game's coming back, I'm like, okay, well, it feels like I just put like this $100 in a bank, but I like literally can't touch it. But I'm getting absolutely nothing out of that. Even though I used to be able to use it, I no longer get to use it. But now it's just, it's a product of the whole game going down. So it's a little more tragic now. But yeah, when the game went down for like a year and people who bought the Founders Pack got absolutely nothing when the game came back, I think that was really bad. I think that was really bad.
I think is absolutely absurd, but case in point right here, Multiverses took a year-long hiatus. It went into the hyperbolic time chamber to beef up, get bigger, and then it came back and was much smaller, much weaker, and super wimpy. This game came back and died faster than a fucking butterfly on the interstate crashing into a windshield. It's just so silly to me. So yeah, overall, I'm not surprised that Multiversus is shutting down.
I don't
feel
think
like most
anyone's
people probably
surprised.
aren't
Yeah.
stunned by that news. You don't need the Mayan calendar to predict this one. But it still is sad.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed the game. I thought it was great in beta, and then they shut it down, and then brought it back, and then shut it down again. They pulled it twice. Like, come the fuck on. It's just ridiculous at this point. At the very least, though, you will still be able to play this game offline. If anyone ever wants to have LAN parties for Multiversus, that will at least be an option, so that's good. But personally, I really do think there was a chance to turn this into a very niche community. It was never going to reach the heights of like a Super Smash Brothers or something, and it probably wouldn't reach like a Brawlhalla either. But you could have still carved out your own community for Multiversus. It still did have a community. Maybe just tap into that and build there.
Yeah.
And maybe don't kill the game's momentum in the first place by taking it offline and putting like a fucking year-long hiatus on the next iteration of it that happens to be a worse iteration of what once was. To me, it just feels like they took too many steps in the wrong direction here, and then there wasn't a whole lot they could do to salvage it. And so they've pulled the plug instead of even trying to somehow make something out of it. Which is kind of par for the course for a lot of games these days.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really about it. So yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I do agree. People always ask me, like, is MVS dead? Especially, I play many games. They always ask me, like, is MVS dead? And I never, like, one-on-one just straight up say no. I mean, yeah. Because I just don't feel like, I've seen games die. I've seen games just nobody plays them anymore. Right? I've never considered MVS to be a dead game, personally. But it does feel like, even right now, like, the community that they do have, it's just never... It never feels like they're catering specifically to the people who are still playing the game. So I don't really know who I can even say that like the MVS devs are catering to. And I think that sucks because, I know a lot of people who still play this game right now. I know a lot of people who played the game when it was going to go on its year hiatus the first time, right? It's very weird to feel like with the community that MVS had and PFG had, it never felt like they wanted to cater towards them. And in both instances of the game going down, it always just felt like it went out with a whimper, you know? And I think that's the worst thing. Yeah, it seems like they're catering to players that don't exist or players that maybe will exist, but the game the game doesn't have enough pool or like consistent, like strong community player base to pull in new players who actually fit the bill of who they might be catering to. So it feels like they're just like at this point they're having a community and they're like, "Oh, hey, like you guys play the game, awesome. Let's care about the guy who might play the game or somebody who might think about the game in like a month or so. Like let's care about keeping them as a player when it happens." And I think because it just feels like this keeps happening, uh the people who play don't want to play anymore. And ultimately it just led to your diehard community doesn't want to play anymore. You're not getting new players. It's just not a good look. Yeah, no, I think Multiverses could have genuinely been one of the greatest fighting games of all time. The idea is so good. The IP is so good. It's on PC, which I think is just, when it comes to great platform fighters, we have Brawlhalla, but it's not a crazy like on that scale. There's not like a crazy amount of games that do that. So they almost didn't have chore hopping because they thought it was too hard. Yeah, I think catering to the people who love and enjoy your game is a lot more important than catering to the people who might show up and enjoy your game. There's a Reddit thread which I do want to read, um, where the idea when it comes to this is you'd rather have 20,000 people spend $2 than have two people spend $20,000. And I feel like MVS has never catered towards that 20,000. It's never catered towards the people who have already enjoyed their game. Some of the characters, yeah, I'm surprised there's no Wicked Witch of the West. Wicked Witch of the West was teased in like season 2. There's like a comic about it. I haven't read the comic, but the fact that she's not in the game yet, pretty nuts. Even with like Wicked, you know. You're saying my nose is killing me. That part, yeah, the fact that we'll never see Multiverses live up to its potential is probably the most painful thing. I know many people were very hopeful about it, myself included. So it does suck being a platform fighter player, and whether you liked MVS or not, MVS's success would have just elevated platform fighters as a whole outside of Smash. So super feels bad. Super feels bad. End of the day, though, it like Charlie said it best. It's not surprising. The writing was on the wall. You'd kind of tell what was happening. So it's not surprising, but it is sad. It gives up 4 more months. The last patch is in what, 1 day, 2 day. So it'll be over soon, and then offline will still be a thing, and I think it'll fade into more obscurity. They say 50 pages of patch notes. If I want to be completely honest, I do not think that MVS patch notes are very what's the word I'm looking for? I think MVS patch notes is a lot of rubbish. So I think 50 pages, I think a lot of the pages would just not really be anything worthwhile. So even though it's 50 pages, I think that's cool. Like I've spent hours reading patch notes upon patch notes. I don't think it'll be anything too crazy. But it is the last patch, so hopefully nothing too broken gets added into the game on its last patch. Because if that does happen, um, then MVS is gonna go out even worse than where it's at now. And as somebody who cares so much, that would honestly hurt more. People would be like, "Yeah, MVS has been dead," and I'm like, "Nah, it's like super dead, man." Yes, well, there's a lot to talk about actually about why it did go down, but maybe we'll save that for another time. Because I'll let more of the I'll let more of some information settle, because it seems like a lot of info's coming out about MVS. So we'll give it some time. We'll talk about that later this week. Oh my god. I mean, so I'm recording for YouTube. That's gonna be it. But 100%, there's gonna be another thing to talk about regarding MVS this week. I'll leave it at that. Just all the Luca news. Not the Luca news. Not the Luca news. Oh my god. Oh my. Give me a second. I need to breathe. Whoo! I'll leave you guys with some Poker Rogue music. Woo! Like, what the hell? This plot is getting thick. It's like five. Oh shit. Woo. What the hell? Okay, sorry, this might be a little loud. Alright. No, it's not sad getting acrylics. Nails? They look good? Okay. So recently, ton of stuff has. Oh, what? I don't follow. Oh, well, that's weird. Anyways, check my Wonder Picks. I will in a bit. Points before Genesis. Oh, nice. I've recently, I've like hella been noticing when like my friends get their nails done in general. So I don't know. I think it's nice. I think it's a nice thing to like talk about or bring up. Anyways, I don't want to talk about this too in depth because there's actually a lot to talk about. So I don't think I can do this in like a video format. I don't think I can do this in a video format. But I'm just going to try to talk more off the dome. Maybe this turns into something, maybe it doesn't. But I know for sure there's been a few Reddit posts lately talking about the behind the scenes of multiverses. Now we know the game's going down on May 31st. And even more so, there's a lot of people who've been saying some things, being really sad about what's happening. But there's been like a side of things where they're talking about kind of why it went down this path. And surprisingly, a lot of the heat is getting directed towards Tony. So I don't want to get like super duper into it. I'm not trying to direct anything towards anything. But earlier this morning, I think it was this morning, maybe it was yesterday morning, I ended up reading a Reddit thread. Some people sent me some stuff. And it was pretty interesting seeing the things that were being said because as somebody who's like on the outside, it just doesn't sound right. Right? It doesn't sound correct. And I didn't want to talk too much about this in general. But I recently got sent this tweet, you know who Tony is? Tony is like the face or like the lead of like PFG. But I recently got sent this tweet. Which completely changes the way that like I see things. Where is it? Where is it? Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh my god. This is crazy to me. So Ajax made this tweet, right? A legitimate because Tony made a huge tweet, and we can talk about this too. If you want to go in order, of course, like I love Tony. I think Tony was a lot of the reason why the game had a lot of soul in the beginning, because Tony was really connected with the community. It made a lot of videos, just talked to everybody. It made it feel like the devs cared a lot, right? So Tony made this tweet, and I'll read through it. This is just how I do things. Let me zoom in because there's a lot. Hey all, want to say a few words as I reflect on the recently announced news about MVS. While I'm sad about the outcome, I will forever be grateful for the opportunity given to us by WB Games and to each and every developer by PFG and WB Games teams. Also to every IP holder, thank you for entrusting us with your babies. We hope we made the characters true to themselves and felt authentic to your fans. Couldn't be prouder of the work the PFG team did. Their endless creativity and passion never cease to inspire and amaze me. And of course, I want to thank every player who has ever played or supported MVS. Delighting and serving players is player first game's objective. Apologize for not addressing things sooner. There's been a lot going on. I've been focused on the game and the team, but now more so the team, right? Thanks for sending us all the great fan art, character ideas, and personal stories. They're highlight of every day and always excited the team. Sorry if we couldn't get to your favorite character. So this is kind of a thing where a lot of people are realizing how many characters got data mined and how many characters maybe got talked about in DMs from Tony. And there's a lot. There's honestly a lot. So I think Tony's just being like, look, it's not as simple as if they're ready, we're gonna release them, which does suck as a player, especially since the game's going down and it feels worse. But Tony's here saying, I'm sorry if we couldn't get to your favorite character. You think Aquaman and Lola are really cool, and I hope you all check them out. These are the season 5 characters, Aquaman and Lola. Character selection comes down to a bunch of things, including development time, listening to what the community wants, working with IP holders and approvals, which is really difficult. And if there is a cross-marketing opportunity available to support, and of course, if the team is inspired to make the character. So a lot goes into it. And it's not like a crazy big team, like PFG isn't gigantic. For instance, Banana Guard came about because the team was enthusiastic about making it and on their own produced it over the weekend as a fun, quick-to-make character. If we want to be honest, Banana Guard is very simple. Or at least he was. Sorry, my nose is killing me. I think I'm dehydrated. But Jesus. When inspiration and enthusiasm spark, we want to reward that. And we got Banana Guard because of that. It wasn't at the expense of another character. This is important. It's not like they picked Banana Guard over somebody else. It was because the team was excited about making the character, right? And I think it's just good workplace environment. If you're excited about something, you want to bring people up. You don't be like, damn, you're excited about something. No, you can't do that. And make it feel a little less like a job. I don't have the power some of you think I do. PFG is a highly collaborative team, and ideas are encouraged and can come from anyone, and we promote delivering value to players. I also hope that the community notices that we try to listen and act. Like any developer, we're limited by time and resources. Nose, please. I know this is painful for everyone, and I know every member of PFG feels it too, but I have to call this out. You're entitled to what you say and think, but when there are threats to harm, it's crossing the lines. Guys, if any of you are actually causing, or not causing, saying threats, regardless of if you're like a 14-year-old and you're just like, haha, like, I'm gonna blah, 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 right? Or maybe you're an adult and you're just silly, like, never stoop to this level, man. You're better than that. I think you're better than that, so you should too. So I hope you can take a step back and realize that this is an extremely sad time for the team. I'm in deep mourning for the game. Nobody wanted this outcome, and it wasn't from lack of caring or effort. I sincerely hope that Season 5 is enjoyed with time we have left, and that you will all continue supporting other platform fighters and fighting games, as these games have impacted me in many positive ways. I made so many friends and created so many great memories because of these games, and a big reason why we worked so hard at PFG was to share that with you. Of course, like you could tell, these guys did care a lot. I hope that we played a small part and that you can look back on MVS and find some joy in the friends you made and the memories you shared. Thanks for allowing this dream to become a reality, even if for a briefer time than we would have wanted. I don't know what the future holds for any of all of us, but I just wanted to say thank you. It was an honor to work alongside the team at PFG to serve our community and players. So this is Tony. Tony finally came through and said something, which is something I was honestly looking forward to, because I think Tony was a very big part of Multiverses. In the beta, even to a degree, like re-announcing the game coming back up. I think Tony is a big part of Multiverses, and Multiverses end of service being announced without any word from Tony was whack. It was whack. It felt like the game was going out with even less than a whimper, and I feel like that's just not good. I feel like that's just not a good one. But the plot thickens. The plot thickens in many, many ways, because like I said, Tony has been getting a lot of heat, not only from people like, I guess, in the community, but some there's a Reddit thread that I read about people who work in very similar, I guess, jobs, talking to people who work with Multiverses, and to a degree they'd paint Tony as the bad guy. I'm like, that's kind of nuts. That doesn't make sense to me. I thought Tony was the GOAT, right? So it gets crazy. It actually gets crazy. He's like, my nose is actually killing me. This is terrible. Nose, why would you do such a thing? Why are you so itchy? I think I'm just hungry. I'll eat after this. So the plot thickens. The bad guy is WB, but that's the thing. I would think the bad guy is WB, but the way that it's getting phrased from a lot of people is actually that the bad guy isn't one-to-one WB, which is so strange to me. It's very, very strange. So Ajax quote tweeted this. It's like, I've been losing sleep over the last few days watching all these has been happening to Tony. The man who would stay up past midnight with us watching streams to listen for fun ideas from the players. The man who took the time to read so many messages and respond to so many people when he didn't have to. The man who spent countless hours working with every department to try and improve things we could in the weeks we had to do it. The man who went out of his way to hire so many of us from the community and give us a shot at being involved in something so special. Tony is not who he is being painted out to be. And this is a matter of, Tony's just getting a lot. He's getting a lot of heat right now, man. I know things aren't the best right now, and everyone is looking for answers. Receiving threats of physical harm against him is not and will never be the way. Hard facts. PFG pour their heart into this game, and we still hope everyone enjoys Season 5. Never stop pushing for improvements, and again, you'll see 50 pages worth of them this season. 50 pages of patch notes is still insane. I hope everyone can take the time to read through what Tony has to say, and I hope you will all think things through, right? So then, this dude, Monkey D. Lenny, I mean, I wouldn't have seen it without this tweet. So Monkey D. Lenny, you can't hide behind the edit button, Ajax. You basically confirmed the Reddit posts from ex-staff about Tony are true. That is a really bad look for you. So prior to this, it was, I know things aren't the best right now, and everyone's looking for answers. Receiving threats of physical harm against him is not and will never be the way. To the person saying the things on Reddit, thanks for proving why you didn't belong on the team. So for sure, the person on Reddit was on the team. Somebody who is saying things about Tony and about the team has actual experience, has actually interacted with the team. That proof it depends. It could either be maybe he's just like, being upset and saying things. Which person? That makes it even worse because a lot of people are talking on Reddit, right? And we don't know exactly who it is. But the thing is, it's like, there could be some validity in what somebody is saying instead of just being like, I worked on the team and blah blah blah, right? This proves Ajax knows who it is. Ajax knows exactly who's talking about some of the things that they are saying, right? What up, Taxi? So I went, because maybe it's just a little weird. So I went to a previous version of the post to see if it actually was there, and it is. So I haven't seen everything on the Reddit posts. I do have this Reddit thread up, which it is pretty big. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty long. I read this in bed the other day. But there is a lot to read if you want to read it on your own. I think it'd be fine. I'm not going to read through it. But a TLDR about this is a lot of the monetization that MVS ended up doing when the game came out, and even when the game was in the beta, and reasons why it's not 101 working, reasons why they're doing like shoddy, or not shoddy, reason why they're doing like weird monetization stuff. But this goes back, I talked about like having 20,000 people spend $2 versus 2 people spending $20,000, right? So it felt like even a lot of these from a lot of different things, you can see like this is Tony and the CTO's failure. QA is incredibly inconsistent and biased, right? They just all play the game largely with Tony and do feedback about balance when they're not telling the other designers what to do. This is a problem because they're friends with Tony. Like Tony's name gets in this specific Reddit thread, and I don't even know if this is what's getting referenced, but clearly it shows a lot of other people talking about Tony's leadership. And even from that, it talks about a lot of other people, not just the leadership, but like just being like, this is why this type of structure doesn't work for like a free-to-play game, even more so for like a fighting game. So the thing is, from my point of view, because of Ajax saying this, I don't even know what person on Reddit he's talking about. I don't know what post on Reddit is from somebody who may have been on the team. So it adds so much validity to anything that anybody said on Reddit prior to him making this post. And honestly, I just don't think it's a good look. I don't think it's a good look. Because it's like, what if Tony was the problem? What if like QA isn't doing like a ton of testing? Which you could, I mean, if you play the game and you see a character release and you're just like, what the heck? You know? I think there's a lot more going on here that I do not want to look into because it's probably going to hurt me. But knowing that it can be true or there is some basis to the claims, I think makes it a lot crazier. So all in all, I think there's a lot more to MVS shutting down than we as the community really know. We as the players, we as the viewers. And there's, I mean, maybe things will get cleared up a little more, but there's really no way to tell. And it looks like now that the game has officially announced its end of service, it seems like more news is coming out about the game and about the way that things were handled that, might hurt, but to the people, to the some of us that have been following the game both in the beta and in the release, might be making sense. Fanbuilt MVS, I think it's cool. I wouldn't play it. I don't even play HDR. I think HDR would be really cool, but I wouldn't play it. A lot of the stuff on Reddit is made up. Well, you could just say that about the internet, right? Things I'm saying are practically made up. But when you have somebody like Ajax confirming that somebody on Reddit has been on the team, somebody making these outbreaks has been on the team, I think the playing field is a lot different. And that's why I think this is crazy. I didn't want to talk about this today at all. I didn't want to talk about this today at all. But something like that, I think, changes everything. I think it changes everything. So I'm gonna be eagerly looking into what gets talked about during the week, because I just like being informed when it comes to talking about things. And of course, I'm gonna be talking about multiverses probably for a really long time, because I'm the MVS guy. So yeah, um, end of the day, I think there's just a lot more going on regarding this MVS shutdown than we know. As somebody, I mean, I'm not gonna like point fingers at anybody, but I will be eagerly looking forward to more things that come out within the next week or so. You would agree? Yeah, it could have been made up, but the Ajax statement makes it so much different, man. The Ajax statement makes it so much different. So yeah, we'll call it there for at least MVS talk, because there is one other thing I do really want to talk about, um, and maybe even just like some random videos that I want to watch. I mean, we got a lot of time in the day. It's only 2 p.m. Really, I really hope it's as simple as WB, but it doesn't look that way, and I think that's where it's getting a little crazy. Okay, let's get these ads out of the way, and then let's talk about Rivals 2. Because I want to talk about Rivals 2. Not a whole lot, but just some small stuff. Kill the Justice League is still on. Dude, I played a Trine the other day with Hune and Raditz, and we could play online together, and it honestly made me so sad. I wish I was recording this right now. Maybe I'll record it. Might as well, right?
Let's go, boy!
Hello.
What's up, Ningalacto? Thank you for the Prime for 44. We got 30 subs for the month so far. It's the second day. We gotta keep. I want to get at least 500 to 600 subs this month, at least. So yeah, I played Trine with Hune and Raditz the other day, and we could connect and play online. And it made me so sad thinking about how I wouldn't be able to do that with multiverses anymore. I think having a game literally be taken down online it's the actual death of the game. It is the actual death of the game. So multiverse is 100% to me. Once May 31st hits, I think the game is dead. Feels bad, but it is the way it is. And dude, Trine came out in like 2010s, man. Trine 2, 2010s. MVS, curtains. It was 4. I think it was 5. Chat, if I started watching Hell's Kitchen from season 3, and I just watched like maybe 2 episodes every day, what would you want? You recommend? Nope. Sure, yeah. You can recommend one. Everyone? Yeah, but I don't watch cooking shows. The only cooking show I watched so far was Culinary Class Wars, and that came out last year. Calling you back like you always do. Cause I'll be here with these roll that I got. I won't be ignored. Remember, Defu's shutdown is so sad to me. You guys might be hearing double, sorry. Which might mean my stream might get muted. Thanks for hashing it out. Yeah, I feel like I just want to talk about it. I want to talk about it because I want to actually I want to be up to date. So Season 10. Okay, I'll get there. How many episodes is a season typically? Get into tech decks? That'd be cool. Watch it all. Phil told me seasons 1 and 2 are pretty trash. Pens, man. I think my pen's on the ground somewhere. I remember dropping it and getting mad last night. Mudvayne. Yeah. They are? Yeah, yeah. Pragnananda, I think, is doing really good in the chess tourney this weekend. Okay, I want to talk about Rivals 2 creator program, but I don't really have a video to watch. Touch a razor blade to the sky. I need someone to break my falling to a place where I be. You're gonna see. Rexay has a little thing here. Right about Tony doing exactly this. I remember him being the go for this reason, made this game his life in the community. If you don't know, Rexay ended up getting top 8 at Evo. Rexay and Kosalix. Right? How the game felt so badly with this support system, right? 2023 game was just releasing. Things no one asked for and implementing things into the game made it worse and worse. It's not as simple as fixing the netcode, but that would have solved 90% of the game's main issues. And changing the game completely when the game came back out, maybe physically sick. Yeah, I don't think Rexay played the game at all when it released. Evo was the peak of this game. Evo was the peak of multiverses. No matter how you spin it, Evo was the peak of multiverses. Right? It was so good. Like a crutch, I need someone to break my... An investor? I don't even know if the investor was a problem, man. Well, there's someone out there with a lot of money looking to resurrect him was once a great game. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think the LCC land. I never went. I've only heard good things, but the spectator experience was so miserable. I'll be honest. Spectator experience for LTC was so bad. It was like hours of waiting for a set and then hours of waiting. It's got some hope it isn't a memory, and some people with money see the multi-billion-dollar investment this game could have become. Tony was the GOAT and worked hard, and it's a shame we can't just go back and copy paste a bunch of Tonys into the team. Who knows, man? Who knows? With what's being said lately. Ajax, what do you mean? Is it not a 50-page patch note? How do you know? How do you know, Gurf? To a place where I'll be long, yeah. It's a lot, though. Okay. Looking at the Evo gameplay. Talk to the void and... Talk to the void and... Yeah. Ah. Ah. I watched you walk away with nothing to say. Yeah. NBA fans, I think you'd appreciate this, dude. I'm gonna send this to full stream. Luca's first triple double in LA. Burning to find you. Will you wait for me? This is so funny. Okay. Dude, Mira, would you agree? Evo was the peak of multiverses. I think it was, man. Aw, rude. No, the first one was funnier. In terms of everything. Yeah, yeah. Clearly not the game. Although I do think it was a solid patch. You gotta imagine, that was broken. LeBron was so broken at Evo, but he wasn't playable. I think no sound. You get the point. We'll run it back.
No kids. Roll the windows up. What's going on? Roll the windows up. Hurry! It fucking crashed. He's broke. He's homeless. He's gonna try to ask for money.
I think it's just crazy that it's just Master Chief. Whoever initially made this just didn't want to put anything over Master Chief. It's literally just Master Chief, Nasby 2, Brawlhalla, and all
Like, no
of
kid.
it. They could have put Melee.
Roll the windows
I think Nasby 2 being here, as much as I love Nasby 2, Nasby 2 does not belong here.
up. What's going on? Roll the
As
windows
much
up.
as I
Hurry!
love
It
Nasby.
fucking crashed. He's broke. He's homeless. He's gonna try to ask for money.
To see you again. Should make a flash party. Well, somebody else remade it, but they did it with this.
Like, no kids.
And I don't agree with this either. Why are you putting PlayStation All-Stars over Master Chief? It should just be Master Chief.
Roll the windows up. What's
It's
on?
better
Roll
if
the
it's
windows
Master
up. Hurry!
Chief. But here's the thing.
It fucking crashed.
They put Nasby 2 outside. How are you putting Nasby 2 outside, but you got PlayStation All-Stars in the car? That should not be how it is. That should not be how it is. I'll be honest. You don't put Nasby 2 outside the car and throw in PSA SBR. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. PSA. I thought PlayStation All Stars was so fun. I think it's funny. Yeah, on Master Chief. You don't put PlayStation All Stars on Master Chief. Okay, I don't have too much of anything specific that I want to react to anymore. There's only two things that I wanted to do, and I don't think I'm going to talk about any of them. 101? I don't know. One, TLDR, I think the Rivals 2 creator program is awesome. I haven't signed up for it yet. I probably should. But I think the Rivals 2 creator program is awesome. It will, if I sign up, it'll give me a reason to make Rivals 2 content every time something comes out. So, I think that's just a W in itself. And the other thing was, and this might just be a thing that we just do. is there's this reddit.com subreddit, make a fighter, and these guys just try to make their own like fighting games. And I think we should just in honor of MVS dying, I made the roster to be more interesting. Okay, like come on, talking about this sounds really funny, right? Doesn't feel to be the best gamer in the world. It'd feel a lot better if you dropped your prime, Clint Stevens' sister. All right, look at this. The Fear Person, Arya, Batman, Beetlejuice, Ben 10, Marceline, you can remove Marvin, Morty, Gorillas, PPG, Raven. Oh my god, is this Brock? Brock from Venture Bros in a fighting game would go really hard. Wait, oh, what's that song? This works. Bugs, Captain Planet. That's already a player. Daffy, Finn, Fred, Rick, Samurai Jack. Dude, no Scooby-Doo is gonna be so sad. MVS is gonna go out without any Scooby-Doo. That sucks. Scorpion would have been good. I'm surprised we never got a like Mortal Kombat character. Who is this? Is he from the Mad Max movies? These are all just multiverses characters. This last row sucks. Who's behind me? It's just multiverses characters. I mean, keep Tom in. This whole bottom row is MVS characters and this Mad Max fella. That's Mad Max. That is the Mad Max? But this, yeah, this is more so complimenting the roster. They added this Fear Person, Ben 10, Gorillas, Scooby-Doo, Scorpion, Fred Flintstone, Daffy Duck, Captain Planet, Brock, and Mad Max. They added 10 characters. They took out LeBron? Why are you taking out LeBron? LeBron's one of the GOAT MVS characters. Anybody talked about MVS in 10 years, they're going to talk about LeBron's run. Why would you take out LeBron? Of all the characters? Guarantee you talk to anyone about multiverses, they're going to talk about LeBron. And if they don't, the next two people will. So yeah, I just want to have a day where we just go through this summer. I think this is such a funny one. What do I feel? What do I say? In chat. What do I feel? What do I say? In the end, it all goes away. What do I feel? How do I? In the end, it all goes away. In the end, it all goes away. He's up. Yeah, he's up there with Negan. Okay, what other random stuff? Anime All Stars stages. Okay, Guns and Glory. Too much is going on here. MVC versus SSB, and they got Jeff the Shark. Jeff made his way into this roster. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think that add too much here. Shadow. Who is this? Is this Sheik? Impa? What's her name? Bandana D? That's Impa, right? Okay. They only added 3 characters to the Smash side of things. But the Marvel vs. Capcom, you got Jeff. You got the Monster Hunter Calico. Scott's back. Dr. Wily. Leon. This guy clearly cares more about Marvel vs. Capcom than the Smash side of things. BP? Is BP an MVCI? I don't think so, right? Yes? BP's an MVCI? No way! Damn. You would think I would know this, but MVCI almost flopped as much as... Anyways. So yeah, I think scrolling this subreddit just sounds like a good time. Just claw slashes. MVCI doesn't have X-Men though, right? There's no Wolverine. MVCI not having X-Men is so dumb. From fresh veggies to dip pizza and breadsticks? I mean, honestly, I think the breadsticks kind of clears here. Breadsticks has a pretty good matchup against carrots, goes even with tomatoes. You know, I think breadsticks definitely has the edge here. I don't know. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing 3 roster. I'm assuming this would be cool. Sonic the Hedgehog versus Street Fighter. I'm gonna copy this image and send it to Fidel. Who do you think is winning? Is he still live? Let me see if he's live.
Sonic clearing like 90% of the.
Okay, but what about the last 10%? Rivals 2? What Rivals 2 event is happening this weekend? Please respond. I need to know. No. I'll get back to him. I'll get back to him. What's fighting love? This is too much. My own take on the MVS roster. See, these are fun. What does this guy have? Bro? Okay, wait, he's responding. Sonic and Shadow alone. But that's not Super Sonic. What if Sonic needs meter to go super? And he gets corner comboed. Does he have a good crouching medium? Stealing content? No, I'm asking Fidel questions and I need his response. Who is Thorn? I don't know who that is. Okay, apparently Sonic has a good crouching medium, but he has stubby legs. How will he contest Ken's CM? Hex Girl? Oh, okay. Oh, Hex Girl from Scooby-Doo! Oh, okay. So this guy wants to add Thorn. Freddy Krueger would be so fire. I think Pennywise would be better, though. I think Pennywise would be better. Mordecai and Rigby, Godzilla. Mad Max, Hermione, Gandalf, Spinal. Who's that? Sheldon Cooper? Bro, don't tell me Sheldon Cooper is who I think it is. Okay, thank God. It's just Big Bang Theory. I was thinking of the other Sheldon. Scorpion, Johnny Bravo. Who is Spinal? Daffy Duck. Lola's gonna be in. Wile E. Coyote. Daphne. I don't think I like Daphne too much. Spinal's from the Steven Universe movie. Oh yeah? What is this? Godsmack? I don't know these guys. Do. What is this? Capcom vs. Sega. Nintendo vs. Capcom. Attempt number 2. Who is that? Is this the dude from Xenoblade 3? This one looks a little better. Andros. Yes, what's his name? Ray? I think it's Twintel. Don't know who this is. It looks like another Fire Emblem character. Noah. Oh, okay. Did you miss it? A little bit, yeah, you did. And the plot thickened. Godzilla Rivals. Oh, this sounds fun. Oh my god, wait, it's Godzilla characters in a Marvel Rivals type of game. And Hatsune Miku is DLC. This is great. This is so funny. They should put Zorro in here somewhere. Smash reboot roster. Focus only on modern Nintendo. Forget this guy's name. Modern Ganon would go so hard. Isabel Zygarde? The 3 Dawn fans? The 3 Dawn fans? Who wants the 3 Dawn fans? Joy-Cons, there's literally Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons is one of the characters. I think this is Pikmin 3. Splatoon. Curbs. Ninja. Bandana D. Modern DK. Cranky Kong. Sam's. What is this? Who is this? Fire Emblem Engage? The dude from 3 Houses? The dude from 3 Houses? Joy-Cons, the higher percent you go, the less control you have of your character. Okay, wait, what is this? Who is that? He looks like nothing. Silex from Prime Hunters. Prime Hunters isn't modern. Prime Hunters came out on the DS. I'd rather have a Joy-Con. Three Dawn fans would be cool. Supposed to be. Oh, he's supposed to be in Prime 4. Okay. Wakari Mas. Marvel vs. DC Origins. Chat, if I get a sub during this song, I'll add it to the playlist. This is my smart shuffle playing right now. Song's a banger. I think it's good. This is fun. I think we scroll this every couple of days. We just see all the new posts. I think it sounds like a good time. Bat. Anybody who has my rock playlist saved, I want you to know you've been blessed by Bat. J-Bet, thank you for the Prime too. Prime for 40. Did it get added? Let's just double check. Maybe I added it twice. I don't know. One sec. Okay, low key. What if we watched one Hell's Kitchen episode right now to see if I like it or not? The Burger King and Uncle Ben have both won round 1. Of what? This guy's making DLC for his game, and Uncle Ben and Burger King won. What? What is that other playlist? Which one? Move your freaking ass and dick and balls and... Look, that's not my playlist. But it's a banger playlist. You hear the first song? It's a fire playlist. It's actually so good. Okay, let me get some water, use the bathroom, and then, I don't know, let's watch some Hell's Kitchen. Cast, it is a cast sounding playlist. It's from Venice. Okay, give me a sec. I'll leave you guys looking at this. Don't you worry if you can't dance. Let your body feel the beat. Okay, sorry, I'm almost ready. That's not good. That's not good. Splat's Iron Fist did less damage than his team's Cloak and Dagger. I'm the same. Alright, guys. What do you watch Hell's Kitchen? Dude, we're at 32? We've done like 7 subs today. We can get to 35. Oops. Can I see what the next song is? Yeah. I mean, you want the playlist? It's honestly a good playlist. Started playing ranked in Marvel Rivals and you feel mean? You should. Ranked is easier than quick play. Like at the beginning, like I played quick play on tank. I'm like, damn, maybe my tank's not that good. I got to level 10, played ranked. I was God. I was like, ah, it was, whew. Quick play is so much harder, dude. My team yesterday, literally Diamond 1, GM3, GM2, GM1, Celestial. Right? We're playing quick play. We're playing domination. The first point goes to 99, 100, and we're like, what? I look them all up. Their highest rank was like a plat. They had 1 plat, 2 golds, and 3 bronzes. I was like, why are we struggling? They were just the goats. Give me a sec. I'm checking my wonder picks. You guys had a good week? How was your guys' week? I'm in a really good mood, I think. I feel like my life is where I want it to be, and that's it's the best feeling. I don't know how to say. It took a lot of time and effort to get here. It's been like a lot of years in the working. Sick week? Oh yeah, you're sick. That's okay. That means you won't be sick for Genesis. Okay. Let's keep this open somewhere over there. Yeah, I think for sure we do one just chatting stream every week at least. How you guys feel about that? You guys been liking this stream? Press one of you liking this stream. It's been fun, right? Even if there's no like drama, I feel like we can have random things we can talk about. And I don't really do this too much. Typically, I feel like I start a stream and I just game, and you guys are already I'm locked in. I'm ignoring you guys. It happens immediately. Just got here. Mood. Okay, let's watch one Hell's Kitchen episode. And then let's see what happens from there. Ray said he's getting on to play. I don't know if I'm super down to play pretty soon, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Marvel Rivals out. I wish I was. Yesterday. Oh! I just got amazing news. Yo, Grizz, thank you for the raid. I just got amazing news. 50 minutes. No, I don't do it too much. I think chilling with chat in the beginning is nice, but I don't do it too much. But I will. Air Grizz, what up, Grizz? News I can't share. You'll know within the week. No, I mean I'm entering at Genesis, and I still like playing it a lot, but yeah, right now I That's the word I'm looking for. I'm just really liking Marvel Rivals right now. Marvel Rivals is just so good. Yeah, let's watch some Hell's Kitchen. Sorry, Cass. What's Chef Ramsay? Is there a reason? I heard season 1 and 2 was pretty whatever. So I mean, I'm down. I hear there's a ton of Hell's Kitchen to watch. So don't forget. Thank you, Capri. I got some water. Get food. I did not get food. Is Hell's Kitchen a yearly thing? Or was it a yearly thing? Get food? Nah, I'm fine. Oh, that's cool. What season? Season 3. Basically yearly. Okay. Zam. What the? The vibe? I've never really watched. I don't know if I'd be able to deal with something like this. Like, I think I would, but I don't think I'd want to go through it. And crumble. I think I'd crumble, but I think I'm a lot better than I think I am. So maybe I wouldn't crumble, but I think I would crumble. Medic. Want to survive? Well, my cooking skills aside, I've heard that the heat in the kitchen is very top tier. Medic, move, move. Okay, what do you guys think? Every day at 3 p.m. Thoughts? Sounds good, no? Oh. Make it 4? 4 is a little late. I'll think about it. Because most of my morning routine gets done at 1. If it's 4, I have to do like a full stream IMO into a Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, watch the VOD. There's not going to be audio in the VOD. So maybe we do 4. I'll figure it out. He's the what? 94? How old is Chef Ramsay? Grammys, go watch Gas. 60s? No way. Unk? He's lived 3 of my lifetimes. Josh, Melissa, Eddie. Eddie's gonna get cooked, man. Brad. Julia. Aaron. Jen. Rock. Rock's gonna live for a while. Bonnie. Tiffany. You. Chat. I watched Battle Royale, the Japanese 2000s film, for the first time. Was it 2 nights ago now? You're already in Final 12, right? So even if your signature dish is bad, you're not going to get kicked out. Was it good? I wouldn't watch it again, but I would watch it. If I had to recommend watching it a first time, I would. Because it really set the tone for the genre of BRs. But I wouldn't watch it again. So, yeah, it's a backlog. It's kind of long, 2-hour plus, but watch it with some friends. It'll be a good time. Oh. This guy is getting cooked. Joanna? I mean, bro is what, like 50 something? I think he's over your antics, Joanna. Take a drink? Oh. Oh. Oh, at least you get the drink, right? That's good. Oh. Frozen food. It's okay. That means there's room to improve. Well, what if the frozen gnocchi is the signature dish? You need a new signature dish, my dude. It looks good. It looks good. This guy sounds like my barber. Oh, it's raw. Get a new barber. No, my barber's the GOAT. Oh. Okay, my barber's better than that. Come on. Barber bad cook. No, but he just somehow sex always gets brought up when I'm getting a haircut. Whether it's from the songs he's playing or just him saying he wants to make me look sexy. It's one or the other. Contemporary cheese course. Oh. I mean, she sounds like she knows her stuff. Freaky ass, but he's a freaky ass barber. I think that's why I keep going back. It's just interesting. Oh. Dude, does everybody's signature dish suck? To Gordon Ramsay. He's still kind of wet. Wait. Hold up. Wow. This looks good. Wow. A lot of people like scallops. Scallops are good, man. Wow. No way. Oh. Let's go. Yo, eating with Chef Ramsay. W. No. Back in line. No, dude. This is terrible. I would hate to have my dish not eaten by now. Uh-oh. See, look! I wouldn't even say anything. Vanilla crepe with caramelized peaches. I wouldn't like that very much. You know, like 5 shots. Just enough to get the party started. So she's goated at cooking. This gonna be the first good one? Pepper crusted steak and roasted asparagus. That sounds good. That sounds good. Yippee! Dude, we finally got a winner. The vibes are so back. Can we go back? Can we go back? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. What is Yo, what up, Rob? Hope you're doing good, man. Mine. Sup, thought. What's a panay? Dude, that's so disrespectful. Having somebody eat their own food. Who was that other person? Where did you even come from? Oh, I'm not a big fan of big pepper. Yeah, the seasoning isn't good. Dude, getting good at seasoning sounds like such a cooking hack. Oh, I see what's happening. Wow. Wow. Rather order over seasoned or under? Probably under. If something's under seasoned, there's a good chance I don't realize that it's under seasoned. But if something's over seasoned, you notice. You super duper notice. What is this music? Come on, dude. $48? This guy's funny. I like this guy. Asian don't raisin. Black don't crack. And luckily I'm both. So this was like the introduction. That's 5 to 6. When I get there, I'm sure I'll like it a lot. I didn't realize each season was only like 12 episodes. It'll probably be a Hell's Kitchen type of year. Ooh. Typically they do this, right? Go blue. Go guys team. Go guys team. Chat, do you guys like snoring? I hate to say it. I love snoring. If I'm sleeping in the same room as somebody and they start snoring, it makes me sleepy. It's like a lullaby to me. It wasn't like this before. I'm a really light sleeper. But Nakat and Splat snore so much that it became a lullaby to me. If I ever hear somebody snoring, I genuinely can't stay awake for like another hour. Heard Bamble snore? No. But we used to have a friend. His name's Tom. We used to have a friend. I mean, we still have a friend. It's the same guy. But when we would have parties, Tom would have to sleep I wouldn't say have to, but he would choose to sleep in his own car because if he slept kind of like near everybody else, his snores would be so loud. Like the loudest snores I've ever heard. So loud that it would be like detrimental to everybody else trying to sleep. So I don't know. Just because like I roomed with the cat for about a year. I roomed with Splat for about a year and a half to 2 years, maybe a little longer. Sometimes I sleep with Splat. But yeah, that's you. Yeah, damn. I think it's such a nice thing. Because I've had people who like, let's say I'm dating, where they might snore, and they get really embarrassed about it. But maybe it's reassuring to have like a friend who's like, hey, like I actually like when you snore. I don't feel like many people like snoring, but I actually like snoring. So snore. I don't. Sometimes I snore, but rather than snoring, I have sleep paralysis. So I'd way rather snore. I'm freaking yelling in the middle of the night. Jesus Christ. Mom has a friend who snores, but she doesn't want to hurt her feelings. So these. Aw, that's cute though. Big respect to your mom. How did we get here? I feel like we're already going crazy. You haven't gotten it? That's good. I had a sleep paralysis a couple days ago. It's really bad. I wish my sleep paralysis was better, but I know that it's okay for me. Check DMs. Okay. Hold up. Is this your Pokemon Sleep? Run it back, run it back, run it back. Bro said, okay, wait, what is this? What is this pet? Yeah. Let me catch my breath. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that right now. So good. Ooh, I feel like that's a good thing. Just lie. No, the girls this season are pretty. What? This is me when I heard Bambo snore. I can't believe I'm cracking up right now. Jesus. Okay, dude, you guys want to hear something random? So I've had GERD. It's like acid reflux for like the last 2 years. But I've been working out for like the last 2 months, right? Dude, I haven't had, and ever since I had GERD, I've been hangry. So if I get super hungry, I have to eat. Otherwise, I'm in such a sour mood. I don't want to stream. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to do anything. I just want to eat food, right? Ever since I started working out in like the last 2 months, I haven't gotten hangry at all, which is pretty nuts. It's been great. Because I mean, this is just how I'm used to, which has led to me eating less, which is okay. It's not the best thing, but it's not the worst thing. But I'm not getting hangry anymore, which is honestly, it's such a like relieving feeling for me. Because I never got hangry for most of my life, and I never ate a lot anyways. So I just never really liked when I got hangry. But yeah, no, like I'm pretty hungry right now, but I just feel hungry. I don't feel like upset. Like if it's like I'm hangry and I'm playing Rivals of Aether 2, for example, I'm not gonna like myself in the VOD. Somebody asked, like, one of my recent friends asked me, they're like, I can't imagine you crashing out. And I'm like, oh, you've never seen me play Rivals of Aether 2. But if I play Rivals of Aether 2 and I'm not hangry, then I feel like I'd just be like, well, this kind of sucks. But like, I don't know. It's not the worst thing in the world. You know, typical Void. So I just wanted to share that because that's something that I'm really excited about. Anyways, back to Hell's Kitchen. You're making it sad right now, so you use sourdough or dildo? Did you just say sourdough or dildo? I think you should use sourdough. I think you should use sourdough. Look, I was just curious. I just wanted to figure it out. How else am I gonna find out which bread is better between sourdough and dildo? And he uses a word like rubbish. What? What do you mean the eggs are fricked? Eggs? I could make eggs. Come on, Tiffany. Why'd you break the yolk? Lock in. Perfect. I ain't looking for a perfect sunny side egg. You just need a decent sunny side egg. But look, they're not even going for sunny side. They're just going for... They're just frying an egg. I can do that. I'm frying an egg tonight. I'm doing it. This Vinny guy loves himself. Think about it. I don't think they do. I've never seen a sandwich on this, Aaron. How are they getting cooked by eggs? Whoa. But your eggs are getting cooked. I mean, they're not getting cooked, and that's the problem. Oh, Blue Team's gaming? Oh. Oh. I would say that. Yeah, you can't fail on the eggs and complain about somebody wanting to help you. You can't do both when it's a team effort. If it's just your life, you know it's fine. But team effort, come on. I want an appetizer right now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Does she actually work at Waffle House? Waffle House got good food. Aaron, aw. Rest in peace. Gross. It feels like they're fighting, man. Did he say you're white? Billy does. Oh, okay. Waffle House got good food. That's not good. Watch Survivor or Big Brother. I don't even know what Big Brother is. I've only watched one Survivor season. Ooh. This is a terrible pilot. These guys suck. These guys suck. Was it the Ken season? It was the Ken season. These guys suck. Blue team did better than red team, though. Yeah, nobody won here. Yeah. Wow. They cry easily. A little more recently. Not a whole lot though. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna say I love watching shows with this quality. That's me. Drinking it look like sparkling water. Wow. Love it. I love it. The slightly blurry look. Not super duper HD. Joanna? What? What? Is this really the only two nominees? That's not right. Don't step forward. She's mafia, bro. Eh, Joanna did good, man. It's not. The whole red team flopped. Oh. Come on. Tiffany got cooked. Come on, the eggs were getting... The eggs sucked. The eggs sucked. How are you messing up eggs? Obvious. I think it's obvious. Julia was fine. The whole red team did really bad, but like, come on. Look, I'm not trying to go home and tell people I deserve to go home. All right, I don't care if I'm a bad chef. I'm not going to admit it on national television. Tiffany, you gotta go. I feel like episode 3 is going to be a banger. Episode 3 is going to be a banger. Joanna is literally a ride. She's going at it. I could see her in the finals. I don't know how deep the finals goes. I can see her in top 4. She's a fighter, man. Yeah. You guys think? Frick it? One more? One more. I think one more is good. Being gonna say no. You guys might say, what if people are really like Marvel Rivals pilled right now? You know? You mean you? Oh, it's me, alright. Okay, let me get some water. And then let's run it. People, it is me. It is me. Ah, okay. Okay. Episode 2. Did I have this jacket on earlier? Am I cold? I'm cold. Hell's Kitchen won Best Musical Theater Album? That's weird. Hmm. Twisted's pretty bad. I would never call somebody twisted. Except one person. 2 people. 3 people. Got a cool handful. Yeah. I think Twisted I think twisted is a very deep insult. I think twisted is a very deep insult. I would not call somebody twisted without knowing a lot about them. So the only people I'd call twisted are people I've been close to before. Is Ross twisted? No, I started sending him non-mad. You guys, I was playing Marvel Rivals last night and I got a phone call from Ross. And if you look at the chat history between me and Ross, it's so funny. It's actually oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. My brother. Wait, I forgot to even talk to you about it. I didn't realize because we were so busy. Also, K7 said he talked to y'all. Or if I, it wasn't a choice thing. So he called me to double check it. I'm like, no, you're good. I just think it's fine. I'm like, I'm gonna hate you for a week. I'm gonna hate you for a week probably, but like it's all in good fun. But I'm gonna make fun of K7 for the next year. And he's like, all right, bet. So that's where that's where the Ross saga is right now. Has he been in chat? He has. He has. He lost his sword. He lost his sword. I will not give him back his sword until next week. I started Black History Month too. It's a shame. Catch your own fish? That sounds fun. I want to get good at cooking seafood. I think seafood's really good. That seems easy. They're not even in the water. Oh, literally, you just catch them. This is easy. I wouldn't even be mad. Chat, do you guys cook a lot? I think this year I'm going to go on my cooking arc. Is she good? I'm going to get into it. I guess my research. Oh. Are you dead ass? I'd swear less than this guy. I swear less than this guy. And when I swear, I'm not making a scene out of it. Come on, Aaron. That's his name, right? Because he's dizzy? You crying about a curse, you get put in timeout. I'm on my frick arc. I do want to swear less. I always want to swear less. I've never been a big fan of swearing. No problem. Looks good. Ah. Mom used to wash her mouth with soap. So what? She'd feed you cilantro or what? Dover soles? Is that a fish? Hmm. Well, the blue team has one more member. The blue team does not have a one more member. Go watch and go. What up, Sparky? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be on my Hell's Kitchen arc. Maybe every day, 3 or 4 p.m. PST. Aaron's getting cooked. As soon as the blue team is on the chopping block, I think Aaron gets cooked. He's doing nothing. He is the weakest member, and now he is doing nothing. I don't even have to watch this episode. I know it's gonna be Aaron. Oh? I mean, he got one at least. That's okay. That's a lot. Got Rocket by Mystery. Oh yeah, you went? Were you guys? Did you do an ultimate thing? Oh, unlucky. Oh. Okay. Okay. Josh is actually goated. Nice. That's a 1. You're gonna try to take a game off him for 100. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Oh. Oh. That's 6. Out. Out. Unlucky. Oh. Oh. Sup, hey. Thank you for the 68. And Joanna was on the chopping block last episode. Oh, that's in. That's in. Oh. Unless. Oh. Is it? The cowboy is cooked. Dude, 3 for 3 is really good. Josh got 4 for 4. $50 months is a long time. Poppy, thank you for the 50, man. We got a hype train too. I've been thinking about it, dude. I've been streaming for almost 10 years now. I think this is around my 9-year stream anniversary, which is pretty nuts. Really crazy. Josh hard carried his team. He tried, but Puppy hard carrying the subs. Thank you for the 50, man. Glad. I'm glad. Thank you, man. Oh, they're actually fishing. Oh, yippee. What in general? Okay, wait. Give me one sec. That's crazy, dude. Freaking Aaron. So is my Discord unmuted? Oh, it's definitely my Discord. I feel like until he gets voted out, you gotta be on his team, right? I wanna go fishing too. Interesting. Blue team. It's a pan-fried Dover sole. Table side. They're cooked. Make sure I am, but I might have to call it. So that I have to take a call. So we can continue this or start from the beginning another day. Oh, I know, right? It should be live a little later, mid-episode. I know, right? Such a feels bad, but we'll be able to finish. I think we gotta chill though. So end of the day, I think we'll have Hell's Kitchen maybe every stream, every day or every other day. I think it'll be good. But it was a fun, just a little purely react stream. Let's watch the bear. I don't think we can watch the bear on stream. Alright, I'll send a raid over to Ray, and I will catch you guys probably tomorrow. Might be live later today, but probably tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Peace.